Most people who have built their houses on wetlands are already feeling the effects. Molds can be seen on the walls and their houses are at risk of collapse. The yards are also wet and attract mosquitoes and other parasites. The 2.4% of the South African land is covered by wetlands, and almost half of that land has been occupied over the years. Environmental scientists say buildings on wetlands also affect the ecosystem and the animals living on such land. He says the Mother Nature will also fight back against those living on wetlands.
Wetlands are a very critical component of the natural environment. They are an ecosystem that is responsible for cleaning water, whether we're talking about polluted water going into the streams and rivers. Wetlands are responsible for cleaning that. They also clean air through what we call carbon sink. They are also very critical ecosystem for animals. And generally, from a biodiversity point of view, wetland ecosystems have got a diverse of plant and animal species that live in wetlands themselves.
Dr. Museche also says that it is the responsibility of everyone to protect and preserve the wetlands.
Unfortunately, like any other environment component, when we impact the environment, at some point the environment would fight back. If we build infrastructure inside wetlands, one way or the other, when it rains and when there is a lot of water in wetlands, our houses and roads start to be affected as well. You will see houses with mold all over the house, showing that there is water that is seeping from underground into their houses. From a health point of view, you do not need mold in a house. Roads are destroyed almost on a regular basis. You will see certain areas where roads are peeling off because of water.
Community members say they started realizing the effects of building on wetlands after they had already occupied and built houses.
Okay, the challenges which we are facing around our area is that most of the time when it's raining, or when when it's raining, we are facing the challenges of the cracks in our houses. Even sometimes we find that some of the waters are passing through our foundations. So our lives are always in danger due to these wetlands, because sometimes you might find that our houses are also facing the cracks due to these wetlands. So sleeping is just a risk each and every time, not knowing what might happen to our constructions or our houses.
To stay at the wetland is very much dangerous, because when you build your house, it can be fall or wet. And it is dangerous for the people who are staying there. They can be affected by malaria. So it's very much dangerous for the people if they are staying at the wetland.
With the change of weather patterns and intense global warming, building houses on wetlands can lead to environmental disaster and flooding. I'm Maluleke, SABC News, Thohoyandou.